Next page is change or add passwords. So here is a page where the GM or managing director, someone with a high management level, will look after. So what this page does is, the first table is where all the staff and clients and contractors, so where everyone's passwords are located. And it's quite easy to add, edit and delete existing passwords. So if an employee was to resign, you simply hit delete and that will take them off the table. If you've got a new employee, you can simply add their username, create their password of their choice and put in a group, whether it's staff, ops, client, whichever group it is. If someone wishes to change their password because they feel like the password has been jeopardized, you could always hit edit and update. And update their password. I won't do that now, but that's how easy that table works. Okay, so the next table I will take you through, I won't take you through the middle table, I'll take you through the last table first. So what this table is, so all the pages that I'm taking you through, they're the pages there. They're the names of the pages, that's the departments under, and that's the ID number. Now we never create the ID number, that creates itself, but what this table allows you to do is, firstly, page, you don't ever touch the pages. So we always leave that alone. But what you can do is, say, salesmanager.aspx, for example, we called it the sales manager forecast. If you've got or wish to call it something else, you can simply hit edit and change the wording there. You can also change which department it sits under. So I'm just going to do edit. I won't make the actual change, but I'll just show you how simple it is to do so. So here you can change the name, for example, and change the department it sits under. So sales forecast, we're going to leave it under sales, of course, and then simply hit update. So what this does, it allocates the pages to the right department. So obviously anything that sits under finance, like the finance files, we won't put under sales, it'd be under the finance department, because we don't want the salesperson to be able to see what files and what information sits under finance. Ops obviously isn't going to care much for what pages are sitting under admin, so we'll never give admin pages to the ops people. So again, we can sit together and go through each page and where you want that page to sit and who you want access, who you want that access given to. So at no time are the pages to be deleted. This table here works off this table. So how this works is, you've got every department and you're going to allocate a page to that department. Now you can always give that page to more than one department. So for example, what's a good example of a page? Let's see. So the parking meter records, we're going to give that to ops, but we're also going to give it to the client. So although it sits under the ops department, here you can allocate to give that. So what's that page number? 301. So here I'm going to choose 301 and I'm going to choose who I can give it to. You can give it to all these departments if you feel you want them all to have that page, or you can nominate who you give it to. You can only do this once at a time. So for example, if I chose the client, I'll select the client, hit insert, and that client will have that page. At any time, you could edit and delete and remove them from having that page. That's not an issue at all. It's really easy to do. Now, there's no way you're going to remember which ID belongs to which page. You always have to refer back to this. And what I tend to do is you could filter under the heading, and that will put them in order of department. So now I've got all the admin pages grouped together. I've got the CIT grouped together, finance, guarding, ops, and so forth. And you can see here that admin have been given all these pages, CIT, the client, the contractor, control, and etc. Now this gives you the control to allow which department sees what. Now a really good example of this is, for example, the client is going to see all the necessary pages, so from their statements to invoices to bookings to the whole thing. But that client may not want, so if that client, say, got 50 sites, that client may not want the sites to be privileged to all that information. So what we do is for the sites, we give them very minimal access. And when I say minimal, it's just up to what the client says they want their site to be able to see and do. So, for example, if I take you down here, sites only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. So those 9 pages will consist of merely see who's coming, change or add a booking, add a change order, for example. So very minimal pages for the site to see. So the client, you can sit with the client, say to the client, right, this is what the website does for you. What do you want your site to be able to access? They may not want their site to be able to add or change any bookings or anything like that. Maybe they just want the site to be able to see who's coming, who's servicing them for that job. So you could just give them that page. So it's a really good way of controlling who gets to see what page and what not. Very easy to edit, add and delete. Thank you.